All right, Delano, thank you. Now on Bounce, you know, we like to highlight organizations that really enhance the lives of folks in our community. And tonight we are talking with the good folks at Canine Companions for Independence. We have Catherine Polka, Megan Gray, and Johnny Roylance here, along with some of their canine friends. They brought along a skilled companion dog named Jerry.
Jerry, sit. Don't sit.
There's Jerry. A hearing dog named Whoopi.
Whoop, whoop.
That's Whoopi. And a service dog named Blaine, who apparently carries Johnny's lunch into work every day. Whatever you need, Johnny, he does for you. He carries in for you.
Yes, ma'am.
That's pretty amazing. First, I want to back up, though, Catherine, for folks who may not be familiar with Canine Companions for Independence. What's it all about?
Well, Canine Companions for Independence is a national nonprofit organization that places these dogs free of charge to people that need them. And it's phenomenal. They're highly trained assistance dogs. The organization is wonderful, and they take them from 8 weeks to 18 months to do the training and all the way up through the advanced training, and then they're able to place them with people in need.
But how long does that training last?
It's a full 18 months that the puppy raisers have them. So the puppy raisers that are around the country that have these dogs have them from 8 weeks to 18 months.
Wow.
And then they go on to what they consider advanced training. And the advanced training is the extra advanced commands.
What kind of training? I mean, if Blaine can carry in Johnny's lunch, I mean, we're talking about extensive training here.
Absolutely. Of all the dogs that are born and bred for this program and raised for this program, only 40% make the cut to go on to become a working dog like you see here, because their standards are so high, which is phenomenal. They hold their standards above the ADA guidelines, and I think that's really important. So these dogs are trained, they have the personality, they have the temperament, and they're able to learn these things. They're able to bond, they're able to alert, things like that. So they pick things up, they'll open doors, they'll open drawers, they turn lights on and off. They're really an extent of her arms and legs that she's not able to do when she's in a chair or something like that.
This is incredible, and we are seeing video of how these dogs work and them being in action. Where does the funding come from? Because you guys are placing these dogs at no cost to the folks who need them.
Right. This is, Jerry, sit. This is, everyone's job should be so tough, right?
Right.
They are free of charge for the placement, and so we are, as an organization as a whole, very dependent on our fundraisers and donations, and from the public and from people and just donating money. So we have the Charlotte Dog Fest Walk and Roll that we're doing in a few weeks in Blakeney, and we're very excited. It's the first time we've held it in Charlotte, and I think it's supposed to be a very good success. We're looking forward to having everyone come out. There's no registration fee. You can come with your dogs. You can come with your children. It's bounce houses and dogs and dog costume contests and everything. It's going to be a wonderful, fantastic time from 10 to 2.
Can we just show a little demonstration, though, to really show the folks at home how this works?
Absolutely. So Whoopi is a hearing dog, and she will alert Megan to noises, alarms, things that we would turn our heads to frequently that she doesn't hear, doorbells. So in a minute, the alarm is going to go off, and Whoopi's going to alert Megan to it. She'll just ignore it until... Good girl.
Okay, so that was the alert. She kind of looked like she nudged the back of your knee there.
Yeah. So if she still didn't respond, she would have nudged her again, nudged her harder, and if she didn't know what the noise was coming from, she'd take Megan to that noise and show her.
Oh, wow.
Same thing if I was to yell her name and she wasn't answering. Whoopi would alert her that someone's yelling her name.
How long have you been with Whoopi?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Can you just, if there was sort of one thing that you would say to folks at how she has helped you or changed your life, what would it be?
I would definitely say that she has made more people around me aware when I actually go out in public that I have a disability that's not visible. And so, you know, she makes people aware that I have a hearing disability, and also creates that communication and whatnot.
And I feel like because these dogs are so perfect in their temperament and their connection with humans, they can also perhaps put people at ease if they don't know that you have a disability. Like you said, you can't tell by looking at you.
Exactly.
We have a question because we were wondering about this in commercial break. Are people able to pet these dogs? Is it any kind of, I know some dogs, like canines, for example, like the canine police dogs, you know, there has to be a special circumstance. But what about these?
The standard answer is you just always want to ask before you pet. It's really circumstantial with each dog depending on what their job is and what they're doing. Jerry works for my 8-year-old daughter. Blaine works for Johnny, and Whoopi works for Megan. So they are working all the time. Some dogs need to stay more focused and on task. And so the answer may be no, but thank you for asking. And other times it's not a big deal. It's not, you know, people don't mind stopping. And sometimes I just need to get through point A to point B without getting stopped all the time.
Right.
So
it's
a very circumstantial thing, but the rule is always just ask and we'll give you an honest answer.
Johnny, how has Blaine changed your life?
One thing for me is I've been in chair for 32 years, and as usual, you know, things get harder to do. He picks up everything. He can handle my shoes. He gets my socks out. He carries our lunch in. He brings my towels. Anything that I need, he can get.
So this has been life-changing.
Because I don't have to bend down all the time. And if I can't reach it, he can reach it.
This is incredible. Let's put up some information about, if we can, the Dog Fest Walk and Roll in Charlotte, Saturday, September 26th at the Blakeney Shopping Center, way down Ray Road. You know what we're talking about, Southeast Charlotte. Registration is at 10 a.m., but there is no cost. The fundraising goal is $40,000, and as she said, there's going to be a plethora of activities and events, and they encourage everyone to come out. If you want more information, go to WBTV.com. Look in the Web Extras section under the Home tab. Catherine, Megan, Johnny, Blaine, Whoopi, Jerry. Gosh, I almost had the full sweep there. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Thank you for having us.
This has been so educational, and certainly the folks at home can benefit from this as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're excited to raise the awareness.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Delano?
One of my favorite segments there. And let's get back